game day 2, and it's the battle between Poland and Germany. Israel and Estonia have already played today. Israel winning by 10 points. So Israel at the top at 2-0, Estonia 1-1. Remember, Estonia upset Germany in Germany on game day 1. And of course, Poland, despite a strong start in Israel, fell to the Israelis. So you've got two teams here squaring off, looking for their first win in the European qualifiers. Poland went on the incredible run to make it to the FIBA Basketball World Cup in 2019. You remember under former coach Mike Taylor, and not only did they make it, but they got to the quarterfinals. Stunned everybody, really. And now it's Igor Milicic at the helm, and you've got Gordy Herbert coaching Germany, who also played at the last FIBA Basketball World Cup. And they had a terrific summer this past summer, winning the FIBA Olympic qualifying tournament. That was in Split, and then going to the Olympics and playing very well there. But deciding to part ways with Henrik Rudel, and they have got now Gordy Herbert at the helm. So perhaps not the ideal starts for the new coaches of these national teams, but at least we know that one of them will get a win tonight since they're playing each other. And certainly they have the backing of their respective federations, and I know that they're fired up for this big opportunity, especially Poland here playing in front of this crowd, which has seen the Poland national team rise to number 13 in the FIBA World Ranking. So a lot of new faces in the lineup, and some familiar faces as well of players that had made it to the World Cup. Oleg Balcerowski, of course, the biggest of those. And Germany, Poland about ready to square up. So we'll talk more about that in just a minute. See Lukas Kaczarek now, also the sports director here for Poland, the former point guard. We're going to have a pause in the commentary for the playing of the national anthems for both Germany and Poland. Well, you love hearing the national anthems. You're already in the mood for some big-time basketball, and that only makes you even more in the mood. So the referees for tonight, Johan Rosa from France, the crew chief Martin Kozlovskis from Latvia, and Igor Mitrovsky from North Macedonia. And we'll get a look at a couple of rosters here, a couple of starting fives, starting with Germany. And they know that they will be having a big year next year as one of the hosts for the primary host, in fact, for the FIBA Eurobasket, but they want to keep the momentum going and also qualify for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. And Poland also want to keep the momentum, keep moving in the right direction. Did so well the past several years. More than half a century they've been out of the FIBA Basketball World Cup. And that brilliant team qualified, went on a long winning streak in the European qualifiers and made it. Of course, Germany did not have the FIBA Basketball World Cup that they had hoped for. Tough loss to France, very close. And then they slipped up against Dominican Republic. But again, they did bounce back this past summer in grand style and won the Olympic qualifying tournament. So Dominique Lockhart, Robin Benzing, Justice Hollitz, Leon Kratzer, and Kareem Yallo in the starting five tonight. For Gordy Herbert. And Kessens, Austin Thorett, Robin Mays, Patrick Heckman, Hunt, Singh. Thing or two about basketball, having coached in Germany for some time and had some success. Also, as a player, played at the Olympics for Canada. And in fact, in the last America's qualifiers campaign, he was one of Canada's coaches. So he does have experience coaching in the qualifiers for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. For Poland, Oleg Balczewski, Michał Kolenda, Marcel Panitka, Tomasz Gielo, and Jakub Gorbacz in the starting five. So Balczewski, the only player there that was at the FIBA Basketball World Cup. Ziskowski, Kolenda, Oli Nicek, who was at the World Cup as well, Giowa, Mashur, Karolek, and Shink playing for coach Milicic. They'd hoped to have Mateusz Panitka for this game, but he is not able to play, and the veteran will no doubt be cheering him on from abroad. Igor Milicic, the head coach, and highly respected, I think, in Poland, and it was, to put it mildly, a big surprise for a lot of people that Poland decided to move on from Mike Taylor. After everything that they had been through and the good times. I know he was very popular with the players, and he bought in completely. But they felt like it was time for a change, and that's just how things go sometimes. And the same can be said for Germany with Gordy Herbert, who has a good reputation in Germany. Henrik Rudel, you could see that he was really outstanding this summer for Germany. And don't forget, Germany also had a terrific European qualifiers campaign for the last FIBA Basketball World Cup under Rudel. So that was also one that raised some eyebrows, but people involved in these situations, they've got their reasons, and you can only wish them the best. So for both Germany and Poland, two great basketball nations getting ready to trade blows and trying to get to the FIBA Basketball World Cup. Well, hello, everybody. Good evening, and welcome to Lublin, Poland. This is the FIBA Basketball World Cup European Qualifiers game between Poland in white and Germany in the dark uniforms. Poland winning the opening tip and attacking the basket to the right. And the first attempt is blocked. So good play defensively by Germany. Marcel Panitka, the younger brother of Mateus, who tried to score but had his shot blocked by the visitors. And coming out and missing was Yallo with his first attempt. Dominic Lockhart got that first block. Now Balcerowski catches, turns, and scores, playing for Mega now in Serbia, having had a spell in Spain with Gran Canaria. Oleg Balcerowski, nicknamed Spaku, the bird, and now flying in and answering for Germany was Leon Kratza. Garbat's sitting in the right corner. And again, they tried to dump it down low to Balcerowski. Now they spread it to Bensing, and the long serving Bensing misses with his first attempt. Tomas Gielo. I know a lot of these players because he competes in Germany. And three-point shot off target. Gielo plays for Wolfsburg. Benzing whips it across the court to Yallo, gets on the baseline, passes it back outside, three-point shot. Yallo rebounds the miss and puts it up and in. Now the ball knocked out of bounds. Good finish there by Kratzer. Garbats puts it on the deck, gets it back to Panitka. Marcel Panitka, shot clock down to 4. Has to get into the paint, goes up with the left hand and scores. And Hollitz has the ball knocked away from behind. He's fouled by Panitka. So the first substitution coming in here for Poland. Jakub Schenk, another newcomer, enters the fray. Yallo again gets down and gets rejected right at the rim. Fumbling the ball away was Jakub Schenk. It was Garbats who blocked the shot on Germany's previous possession. Called a foul. I'm not sure what they were arguing about, unless they thought something else should have been called. Kareem Yallo has been on this Germany radar for some time. Playing for Ulm this season. Balcerowski knocks it away, but goes back into the hands of Hollitz. There's Yallo, sprays it outside and drilling it from three-point range, Dominic Lockhart. Oh, he's left wide open. Kupchenko can't get it to drop. We'll keep it at this end. Nope, it's going to be German basketball, in fact. So it's Yallo somehow staying on his feet despite all the traffic. That was Lockhart's three-pointer. Alex crosses midcourt, is fouled while going up. Good strong move from Hollitz. The Hamburg Towers man is 20 years old. You can see somebody that's going to be a part of this German national team for many years to come, playing the rave reviews. Alex makes the free throw for the three-point play. Andres Machurik also in, and that long shot not there. The ball batted into the hands of Kratzer. Now they get it up to Yallo again. Bounce pass. Kratzer backs up Balcherowski. And ball goes back over to Poland.
This is your opinion.
Good Polish crowd here making a lot of noise tonight. Here comes Spaku, the bird. He puts it up and in. Kratzer back outside to Robin Amaze. And Kratzer with the rebound. Hollitz. Yallo spins in the paint, and oh boy, what a great rebound by Kratzer. Hollitz again. And Hollitz misses, but there's Kratzer, yet another rebound. Nobody's able to box him out. Hollitz left wide open, he takes a three and he misses. And again, swooping in. So 10-6 in favor of Germany. On the 5-second count, Bastian Dorit has checked in, not able to get it in bounds. Arbats gets it, hands it off. Direct. Another newcomer, and here is a nice drive by Gielo. Gielo now 28 years of age. And Yallo loses the ball. And Machurik pulls up behind the arc. And swooping in for the layup was Poland's #1, Yaroslav Zyskowski. So timeout called by Gordy Herbert. Let's listen in to the German coach.
Robert, you can't play if you're not going to play any defense. Just let him fucking go. We got no foul. Use a goddamn foul. Hey, listen, we got no foul. Goddamn layup. Free layup.
Well, pretty intense down there on the bench, as you can hear, so apologies if you heard any colorful language. But the stakes are very high.
We gotta go 4-5. All right. Right now we're running a twirl.
10 apiece for Germany and Poland. Remember, both teams losing in their openers. Germany suffering a tough 3-point defeat at home to Estonia. Estonia lost tonight at home to Israel, and Poland played very well at Israel early, especially, but ultimately suffered defeat in that game. So that was a 69-61 win for Israel. So in view of the margins of defeat, not terrible really for either team, especially for Germany, because if it comes down to a head-to-head with Estonia, they might like their chances of winning by 4 points or more if they go to Estonia, or when they go there. Singfelter in the game, number 43 for Germany, along with Dorrit, Kramer, Kessens, Michael Kessens, number 9, and also Yallo still in the game and missing with that shot. Panitka. Now, Olenicek rather, in the game, number 13 for Poland. And here he is, fouled from behind by Michael Kessens. So he will go to the line. Call him Yogi. Oh, in fact, said it was the block, so it's 24-second violation, and Germany have possession. Dorrit over to Singfelter. There's Dorrit, left wide open. Good. There's Bastian Dorrit. Eddie Bayreuth, been with them for a long time, 32 years of age. Now the spin and the reach and the foul by Bastian Dorrit. Polish crowd making some nice noise here for their team, getting behind them. And now the reach and the foul called on David Kramer. Or David Kramer. And that was Garbacz who was fouled, so Garbacz. So Panitka back in the game, inbounds the ball, the opening to the basket. Now they spray it wide to the left corner. Good! Well, why not? Zyskovsky getting open and knotting the game at 13. Here's the drive and the good hands by Poland to knock it away. And the pass back into the paint towards Olenicek ends up into the hands of Germany. Now Dorrit, now the foul again. here late in the first quarter. 13 apiece. So Dominic Lockhart takes his time and misses the first one. Makes the second. Singfelter comes up, commits the foul, trying to knock it away. So a tight game as we would have expected. Teams, these two countries border each other, so here is the penetration, the drive, again the whipping it to the corner, and this time shot was not there by Poland's number 14, Dziła. Oleg Dziła now putting it on the deck, driving in and scoring was Kramer. 3-point shot, not there. That was Zaskowski again, and now the final 10 seconds here in the opening quarter as these two teams trade blows in the European qualifiers. As Germany turn it over, and another opportunity. Traveling was the call there. Didn't see it. He's got just enough time to launch it. Nope, took too much time. Andrej Majorek, so that will leave Germany with a 16-13 lead at the end of the first quarter. See the numbers, 71% inside the arc for Poland. So this is how it started. And Leon Kratzer was excellent for Germany early on. Coming into the game, Leon Kratzer has got 2 points, but he's got 4 rebounds and a steal as well. This was Tomasz Gielo playing again for Wolfsburg in Germany. Finding his way deep into the lane to lay it up and in. And then you could see good play by Oleg Dziła driving in and getting a couple of points. Passing it out, rather 3 points. Passing it out to the corner, and Zaskowski has 5 points. If you need live stats, you know where to go to get it. Right there. Live stats and more of the World Cup qualifiers. FIBA Basketball World Cup will be staged in Indonesia and Japan and Philippines. 32 teams will be there. Will these two make it? That's the big question. They were both there in 2019. A look pass into the paint, and the shot is good. Nice play by Kramer. And he'll go to the line. Germany just looked like a different animal when they've got Kratzer out on the field, out on the court. Spinning his way, bringing it up. Play Machurik. Now the quick pass down low. Olejniczak goes up and couldn't get it to drop. Bounce pass. Now they get it back. Dordt hits from downtown, and the lead now goes to 22 points to 13. So Igor Milicic wants to talk things over. Sebastian Dordt's latest contribution. He's got 6 points. He's hit both of his threes.
Hej, Dordt je strelec na njegovu gođinu. Dawaj, mocno!
Well, these Polish fans hoping that their team's going to come out strong here. Out of the timeout, we're early in the second quarter, and Germany just starting to turn it up a notch. Going up 19 to 13. So some tactical adjustments being made. Will they make a difference? That's the question. Zurich brings it across into the corner again, and another three-point attempt. Not there, but the offensive rebound by Kolenda, Mikhail Kolenda, the brother of Lukas. Zurich again, and he kind of loses it. Out, loses control. Oh, it looked like it might have gone off of Germany. Lockhart drives down the middle. Now the pass outside. Hollis strikes. Excuse me, that wasn't Hollis. That was Kramer again. And Germany starting to open up a big lead now, 25 to 13. Jakubczynski calling the plays. Three-point shot, good! That's more like it for Poland. Look how Kolenda cutting it back to single digits. Sebastian Dordt brings it across, and nobody picks up Leon Kratzer. Just takes what the defense gives him. Oh, breathing a sigh of relief. Polish fans thought Schenk might have traveled there, but he was able to pull up and bank one in. And now the ball taken away. Good effort by Kolinda, but then he has the ball taken away. And a hold called down low on Poland. Ziskowski querying the referee on that. He was the guilty party, fouling Robin Benzing. There's Spaku. The bird comes out. Hollett's back in the game. Now Lockhart from the left corner stays out. Good rebound. Balczewski. Schenk gets it back to Balczewski for three. Now the pass over to Holitz. Poland living a little dangerously, and here they are. It's Holitz just picks the pocket clean and goes up for the two-handed dunk. Well, that was quite a steal as Schenk dribbled through his legs to the left side of his body, and Holitz was still able to reach in and knock it away. Nice bounce pass down low. Oh, and the follow by Balczewski. Lockhart whips it over to Benzing. That's short, and another opportunity here for Poland. Jakub Schenk. And then reaching over from behind. Lockhart trying to get another steal. Schenkfelter comes back into the game. He's a sharpshooter for Germany. You got to keep an eye on him. Benzing goes out. Yalo also back in. Kramer's out. And here again, Garbacz. Gets in the paint, but then kind of loses control. It's happened a couple of times to the Polish players right when they're making their move. They lose control of it. Goes out of bounds. Robin Amaze in the game, number 16. You know what they say when he plays well? He's amazing. Now the drive. Amazing. Gets it back out to Holitz. And Balczewski. Balczewski called for a foul. Reaching over. Well, Leon Kratzer is big body down there. Oh boy, they made a mistake allowing the inbounds pass to go right underneath the hoop. That's almost unforgivable. Can't allow that. Leon Kratzer has certainly made his mark tonight. He is a big fella, talented, skilled. Plays for Telecom Baskets Bonn, just 24 years of age as well. He will get better. And Amaze takes the ball away from Gielo. Now the pass from Hollitz to Singfelter. They bring it back out. Yalo. And now the ball knocked away by Oleg Balcerowski, and it's going to go over to Poland. He picked the ball up, did Jakub Garbacz, and was surrounded, but foul was called on Germany.
Little bit higher, little bit higher.
Marcel Panitka back in the game, number 11. Jakub Schenk. Shot clock winding down, fakes the handoff and banks it in. Nice play, Jakub Schenk. The pass wasn't there. He looked, saw that he had a nice bank shot. Just waiting to be taken. He even made it after a little shirt tug. Hollitz steps back, and Singfelter boxing out, and a foul called on Gielo. Kessen's back in the game, number 9. Kramer also comes back in, number 44 for Germany. Both coaches making frequent changes, and another mistake by Poland on the inbounds play, giving away the layup. Singfelter missed, but he gets a couple of free throws. Singfelter makes the first. Both of these teams in a kind of opening new eras. Well, a lot of familiar faces, not with the teams now that we've been so accustomed to seeing. So it's a bit unusual, I'm sure, for a lot of people looking at these young kids, but Poland giving some chances to some newcomers here, and they're trying to do him proud. Balcerowski, one of the old timers, although he's still kind of a newcomer. Been with him for 4 years, but he's young. Singfelter, and the ball saved. Good hustle by Kramer. Panitka, boy, lowered his head. Watch this again. Hollitz had moved his feet into position, and Marcel Panitka kind of lowered his head and kind of went forward, and well, the referee decided he charged. Kramer crosses midcourt, and being harassed by Panitka is fouled. Poland do not want this lead to get any bigger before halftime, and if possible, they want to shave a few points off this deficit. You see that Poland could really use Panitka's brother Mateus out here tonight, and they had expected him to be available, but he was not. But they had hoped he would be available. So Gordie Herbert has to be happy. His team's on the road, coming off a home loss and leading 34-22. Poland called timeout here with 3:06 remaining here in the first half. Not a single free throw has been attempted by Poland tonight. 2 of 8 from deep. Both teams with 8 makes inside the arc. Germany has scored 15 points off of the 11 turnovers of Poland. That has been a problem. Germany also getting a little bit more contribution from their bench tonight. Chance of Polska. Festive atmosphere in Lublin. People haven't forgotten that their country made it all the way to the quarterfinals of the FIBA Basketball World Cup. But this is just a reminder of how hard it is actually to get to the World Cup. You have to go through the qualifiers, and Poland did that as well. They went on a long run, and they carried the momentum to China. They won the group in Beijing, beating the host China on opening night. One of the most exciting games of the tournament. And really had quite a stunning run to the quarterfinals. Shot clock winding down. The shot goes up from deep, and it's good. Well, couldn't have asked for any better than that. So Jakub Schenk showing us he's got a shooting touch out there. Poland playing some kind of matchup zone. Looked like it was a 2-3 for a second, and now the three-point shot is good from Kramer. Oh, there's nothing worse for a team that just hits the three-pointer to cut into a deficit, only for the other team to go down and hit a three. Just kind of deflating. Jakub Schenk again. Alturowski. Well, surrounded, loses it. Kessens hands it off. Turnovers have been a problem for Poland tonight. 12 turnovers on the night, and they have they have been punished for a lot of them. Here's Yallo again. Yallo gets shallow, but he doesn't score. Now the quick pass. And Schenk gets it over to Ziskowski, and he's fouled by Kessens. Ziskowski goes to the line. I think it's safe to say Kessens was not going to allow that shot to be taken, or certainly wasn't going to allow it to go in. It's really, one difference is with this Polish team is you don't get the sense, is there a go-to guy? Is there a first or a second option? I'm trying to understand what it is they're doing. So the free throws are good, and Bastian Dort in the backcourt. He's got 19, 18. He gets it across in time. Kramer again, back to Bastian Dort. He's got a couple of threes to drop. Now he gets it to Yallo, who loves the penetration, and he hands it off to Kessens. Kessens not able to finish. He kind of went up flailing instead of going up really strong, maybe trying to dunk it. Quick pass, they find it. Oh, quick pass to Balcerowski. Good idea. And there was a little bit of zip on the pass, and Balcerowski just could not control it. So with 48 seconds remaining in the first half, Germany lead it by 10 points.
One foul to give for Germany. They decide. They decide.
Hey, listen. Hey, we got to hold to get the ball in. We run this down here. Why? David, you're here. Green, you're coming over the loop. Okay? And Chris, Michael.
That's a great shot there, because that just shows you how good of a shot that was with the hand in the face. And what about Leon Kratzer? I mean, here's a guy that doesn't get a lot of ink in Europe, but he has more than held his own tonight. He's a nice addition to this national team. Balcerowski needs no introduction, nor does this man. Yallo. So the chants of Polska once again ring throughout the arena here in Lublin. It's back in the game, number 21. They run the shot clock down. Singfelter in the final minute, and they dump it again down to Yallo, who is fouled. So Poland over the limit, and Germany getting more free throws. Oh, quite a bit of shirt tugging going on there for both players. I think it's good that Poland have been able to not let this lead get out of hand. They're still right there, and the missed free throw helps, obviously. Both missed free throws. Kessen's got his hand on that ball. They're lucky that Germany didn't get the ball back. It's about a 9-second differential on the game clock and the shot clock. Germany should get it back. Three-point shot is good. How about that? From Jakub Garbacz. Garbage time. Only it's not garbage time, it's garbage time. 8 seconds, 7. Hollitz passes it back outside. Kramer. Oh, are you kidding me? for the second time in a row after Poland drill a three. Germany go to the other end and hit one as well. They take a 40-30 lead over Poland at halftime. Well, you see the stats, the shooting numbers, the rebounds, assists, all pretty comparable. Germany with 4 more steals. That's quite a disparity. And Kramer with that goes from 12 to 15 points, leading all scores. Nice shooting, Tex. Well, it's been an exciting night, the opening night of the European qualifiers for the FIBA Basketball World Cup here in Poland. Anyway, the first home game for them, coming off a loss at Israel, and they have been going up against a good Germany team. Remember, Germany, a country that made it all the way to the quarterfinals of the Olympics. Poland have led by a couple of points in this game, but it's been pretty much Germany for the most part. Nice no-look pass there. Look at him pass it around, and then Kramer, who has just been a killer tonight for Poland. The Braunschweig bomber has been bombs away. Kramer is 3 of 3 from three-point range. And how about Leon Kratzer? And this is where this can't happen. You cannot allow a team to inbound the basketball in that situation, well, any situation under the basket. That's a cardinal sin, and that allowed them to have an easy bucket. Shank scoring 2 of his 7 points despite the shirt tug from Holitz. If the referee had seen that, he probably would have called a foul as well. And this was Shank shaking and baking out on the perimeter as the shot clock was winding down. I think the temptation would have been to go past Kessens. And that three-pointer from Garbach, full meter from behind the arc again with Singfelter right in his grill. That was a good shot, but Germany have been up to the task tonight, pouring in 40 points themselves. 40-30, Germany on top of Poland at halftime.
Who will you become when the moment arrives and you're carrying the expectations of an entire nation, representing your people and their dreams, the colorful faces in the streets, the screaming fans in the stands? It's time to make your move. All eyes on you, all hope, all heart. Because when you win,
nobody in foul trouble for Italy. And Tonut, if it drops, what a play. What a play from Stefano Tonut. Goodness me.
There's Philly inside, nobody back. Through the legs. Zampo attacks inside to Akos Keller, who throws it down with an exclamation mark. Wow.
extraordinaire. Now he goes to work down the lane. Makes the halfway line shot, pulls up on the foul line, and then just does this.
Stepping back and hitting the three-pointer is Artyom Komalov, who's also checked in. Well, anybody that follows this guy, especially in his days at Nizhny, knows he will put up several threes during a game. You don't want to leave him open.
Well, turnovers coming thick and fast at the moment, the Dutch, and that is some play. And it's that Manneken Aycox with the dunk to finish. What a spell for Iceland, the behind-the-back assist.
Onto the upstairs with a highlight first play of the game. Popovich just throws it down. Pressure on the ball. Petar Popovich flushed it for two. And Montenegro, statement, first possession down the floor.
And the rebound to Kaminas. Here is Kaminas again. He goes up and throws it down. Well, these guys really are confident, aren't they? They back themselves to come out and get a result tonight. You can see it.
Those baseline mishandles, needs a pass. Got to put this up from the halfway line. He's good. Gordinier announces himself in tonight's game.
Crane attack. But look at this right down the middle. Nothing wrong with Shengelia's knee now. Off the rebound, coast to coast, flying through the air. Crashes it one-handed. Holy cow.
We have walked this land for a long time. We know how far we've gone, and we're sure of how far we can go. Unity is not just a word here. It's not just a spirit in this sport. It's the way we all move. We are proud of our art, country, family, language, and culture. We are united by basketball.
Welcome to FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup 2022.
Well, Dave Kramer has been sensational tonight for Germany, coming out, providing some punch from long range, and it has made all the difference for Germany, you can see, including hitting one right at the end of the first half. Reliable three-point shooter, able to work and get his own shot off as well. And that's what sent Germany to halftime with smiles on their faces. So Jakob Schenk, that was a clever shot. Didn't move his pivot foot, so he was able to lean into it and bank one in. Look at the shirt tug there by Hullitz. Well, I guess he didn't really tug it, did he? He just had he got his hand caught in his shirt. So Jakob Schenk getting his big opportunity this window with Poland and leading the team. Well, he and Ziskowski each with 7 points. So festive atmosphere here in Lublin as Poland and Germany trade blows, these neighboring countries. Two countries that, again, played at the last FIBA Basketball World Cup. Two countries that will be at the FIBA Eurobasket next year. And two countries that really are, you know, you got to come to play every night to beat these two teams. Israel found that out the other night when Poland jumped out to an early lead. And certainly Germany, not suggesting that they took Estonia lightly the other night at home, but they have proved tonight on the road how good they can be. You know, it's tough when you have coaching changes. You know, it takes time to get used to the new, you know, the new model. If you haven't had that much time together with the players, getting your point across, and then you bring in new players to the system. So it is a process. Of course, Benzing has been there for a long time for Germany. But it is good to see some newcomers, and it's good to see somebody like Kramer come out and get a lot of minutes tonight and show what he can do. A lot of the people that would have played at the Olympics this past summer would be expected to come back and play for Germany next year when they're in the Eurobasket. But you never know. You never know. You know, these guys, somebody like Kramer showing tonight, you know, where he brings value. Somebody like Kratzer as well would probably contend, and you just have to wait and see how the cookie crumbles, so to speak. When the Eurobasket starts, who does Gordy Herbert take? He's going to take the unit that he thinks is going to give him the best chance to win. And ditto for Poland. This will be a good experience for them. That was good experience on the road in Israel. Now they're getting a taste here at home. And I suppose in some ways you're also looking to see who's going to be the leader of this team if Mateusz Panitka is not here. If Mikhail Sokolowski is not here. So who is the guy that is the leader? Is it Balcerowski? That's a young team. You know, a lot of federations go through it. And the challenge really for all federations, all teams, is to you know, have veterans and bring young players in. And you like to have a good balance if you can. So the team huddling up. With Igor Milicic. Igor Milicic coaches in Poland. Coaches in the Basketball Champions League, and certainly has the respect of a lot of people to be given this opportunity, and he wants to make the most of it. And Poland's fans hoping they're going to be successful, obviously. Polska. Well, we've had some eye-opening results. Belgium today winning against Serbia 73-69, coming from behind to beat the team coached by Svetislav Pezic. Finland got their first win 77-71 over Croatia. So Croatia, another rough start for them in the qualifiers, starting 0-2. Israel, as I said, winning over Estonia. Has some action going on right now as well. Sweden, perhaps raising eyebrows. They won their first game against Finland, and they're on top at halftime at Slovenia, 44-42. And tomorrow we'll have a lot more Lithuania playing at the Czech Republic. Latvia hosting Slovakia. Hungary entertaining France. Bosnia and Herzegovina visiting Bulgaria. Northern Macedonia traveling to Ukraine. Russia hosting Iceland. Iceland were opening day winners. And Montenegro home to Portugal. Spain against Georgia. Italy against the Netherlands. Second half action underway in Lublin, and Poland starting with possession and trying to come out fast and missing with that opening jumper. Here is Bensing, puts it up. Again, chance for Poland, who starting with Balcerowski, Garbacz, Gielosz, Jakubczenk, and Zaskowski. And Zaskowski hits the three. Interesting shooting motion he has, isn't it? Seems kind of low when he releases it, but if it works, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And now Germany turned it over. So the 10-point halftime lead is now 7, and Poland once again have the ball. The Polska chant has started again. Schenk gets it down low, and oh, the layup was missed. Unbelievable, and Gielo got tied up with Zaskowski. Well, that's a tough pill to swallow for Poland. And now Hollett drives in and is denied. And then quickly Poland, well, looking like they want to beat Germany up the floor. Garbacz brings it back out. Now he throws it into Balcerowski. Well, he's going to be a mismatch against most players down in that low post. And even though Bensing has a little bit of size, he's not going to be able to contend with Balcerowski. And just like that, Poland have cut the German lead in half, forcing Gordy Herbert to call timeout less than a minute and a half into the third quarter. So you can see Zaskowski's release. It's very low, but it is right on target. Gordy Herbert knows this is going to be a tough 20 minutes, or a tough 18.5 minutes remaining. Here going up against Igor Milicic's Poland. Pass over to the corner, Lockhart, and boy, nothing like a three-pointer out of a timeout to settle the nerves. Probably nothing more satisfying for a coach than to see his team go out and score like that after he calls a timeout. So Germany are, as they extend their defense, Poland believing they can make some cuts to the basket, and they're just trying to throw it over the defense to get some layups, coming close. Obviously the previous trip down, they got it to Balcerowski, although that was different. And Kratzer throws it away. into the hands of Gielo, and Schenk hits another three-pointer. And all of a sudden, it's a 43-38 game. Hollitz, oh boy, he is silky smooth, isn't he? Schenk was, Gielo was playing some good defense out there, but reaching in, yeah, it just reaches, and yeah, that's a foul all day long. I've never seen Gielo quite so fired up, to be honest. Looks like he's kind of the elder statesman out there the way he's playing tonight. Still relatively young. Schenk, and fouled by Lockhart as he releases it right at the elbow. Yeah, Kareem Gielo just 24 years of age. Oh yeah. Good job by Schenk. Gets to the free throw line. And he gets them both to drop. So again, back to a 5-point deficit. Schenk hounding Hollitz. Hollitz passes back outside to Lockhart. Oh, how good is Germany? They're hitting, they're driving and passing it back outside for those three-pointers. Germany now 8 of 17 from three-point range. Schenk pulls up and misses. By contrast, Poland not much worse, really. 6 of 13, now 6 of 14, I think. And boy, what was Benzing doing? Trying to get it to his teammates. He had a couple Germans, but he threw it right into the hands of Schenk. So that foul on Gielo. So Panicka back in, number 11. Entry pass. Sikorsky goes up, and Dominic Lockhart defended him well. Dorrit gets it over to Kratzer. The lead is 8. Lockhart, his pass batted away. Panicka. Panicka and teams up with Sikorsky to get it back to a 6-point game. Dorrit to the corner, and they get the Lockhart. Kratzer holding the ball up high. Now he puts it down and is knocked away. You can see Siskowski just waiting for Kratzer to bring the ball down, and right when he did, he reached in and knocked it away. Oleg Ziowa checks into the game, back into the game, number 14. So he is guarding Singfelder. Ashton Dorrit has it. He gets it to Singfelder, who controls his body, then follows up his miss and puts it up and in. And Poland falling out of bounds. Kolinda. Siskowski was defending there. When the shot went up, he turned around to look, but he didn't think about boxing out Singfelder, who was able to get the ball back and just put it up and in. Dorrit has it batted away once again. Ponitka, bounce pass, and Ziowa fouled as he goes up. So Ziowa at the stripe and misses the first. Gets the second one to go, so it's back to a 7-point game. Still plenty of time, 14 minutes, 35 seconds remaining in the game. Germany over the limit here in this quarter. Poland have yet to commit a foul. Three-point shot, not this time. Good box out by Siskowski. Look at this. That's what you do. You got to find him. Well, Singfelder did a good job of getting around him, but they were just kind of like holding on to each other, and he got the worst of it. And because they're over the limit, free throws coming for Poland. So again, back to a 6-point deficit, get it back to 5. They don't think they've gotten it closer to 5 here in this half. Germany seemed to be able to go down and answer. Maybe Poland can force a turnover here in the backcourt. Holix is going to inbound the basketball, look for him to get it back. And now a hold called. So that was the first foul, Poland, here in the third quarter. Well, they released, and here it is, alley-oop! And Kramer showing he's not just a three-point shooter. Goodness me. Throwing it down in some anger. You could almost see that was coming the way Benzing had motioned for the pass to be thrown. Oh boy, he saves it in bounds, but he triggers a fast break. Hollins. Huge play to beat the press the way they did, just giving them back that momentum. And now Hollins is going to the line. So Kalenda goes out, getting an earful from Milicic. And they get a favor from Hollins, who misses the first free throw. So Ziowa, Garbach, Machorak, Shank, and Ziskowski in the game for Poland. Hollins does make the second. It's Benzing, Hollins, Kramer, Lockhart, Sinkfelter. So Lockhart goes out, and Yalo comes back in. Poland. His shot from the corner. Good! He brings a little bit of rain. Garbach. Huge shot. Cuts it back to a 5-point deficit. What can you say about that man right there? Best player in the game tonight, Kramer. He's just done it all. Takes it back to an 8-point lead. He's got 20 points. He's perfect from the floor. And now he's got the basketball, and Schenk commits the foul. The defense from Hollins. Well, then Uzak comes back into the game. And the hands up. Kramer's got it. Shot clock down to 9. Well, this is not good for Poland when he's got the ball, that's for sure. Look at him. He just goes right to the basket. From the where in the heck did this guy come from category, Kramer dominating tonight. 22 points. pass intercepted by Benzing. Final minute and a half, the third quarter. And Benzing open, and now it's a 13-point lead. And Poland have to take a timeout.
Dlaczego się cofasz? Idź, znajdziesz rozwiązanie. Idziemy tak. Idziemy 3 side dla Zisha. Chcę tu dobrą zasłonę. Garbin, dobra zasłona. Tutaj na tobie. Chcemy tu, tupi. Zishu do góry.
Well, this is one of the plays, the many plays that Kramer has done, and really, you have to say he's been one of the top players in this window. The way he's played tonight, he has been utterly terrific. He's played 16 and a half minutes. He played 15 minutes against Estonia and didn't make a three. Had 5 points, didn't do anything special. Couple of steals, but tonight has been a different matter altogether. Well, the good news for Poland, there's still plenty of time. The bad news is they're down 13. The good news is they've got the ball. 1:19 remaining here in the third quarter. And not sure about Benzing. He kicked the basketball. I think it must have hit somebody. He goes to check on the fan. Oh, there's a baby there. That's what it was. Goodness me. Five on the shot clock. Turek has it in the corner. He's in trouble. What's he going to do with it? Loses it out of bounds. Trying to make a play. And they get after it. Yallo picks it up. Benzing, that's his range. Olenizek with the rebound. About an 8-second differential, the game clock and the shot clock. They don't wait around. They put it up quickly. Yellow. And now Germany will hold it for one. And Kramer. I tell you, he's going to go for 30-plus points tonight. Averaging 11.8 points per game, Kramer, in the German league. Here he is putting it up from three-point range, a little bit long. They got to hurl it, and they put it up. Oh, it goes in! What a play! Maybe just maybe, that'll be the spark for Poland in the fourth quarter. Garbacz. We're talking about a potential 5 or 6 point swing right at the end of the quarter with that long three-pointer. Look at this. Wow. Who would not like to do that? They all practice it. You better believe they practice it. And Garbacz knows it. He knows it's in. Gio is celebrating like he just hit a game winner. But all it does is it cuts the deficit to 10. Germany on top, 61-51 at the end of 3. Well, here are the top plays from the third quarter, and Germany 22 of 44 overall from the floor, 10 of 22 from three-point range, and Kramer has been their weapon, their main weapon tonight. 22 points, 4 of 5 from deep, 8 of 9 overall. Dominic Lockhart has also been good. He's got 10 points. He's hit 3 of 6 from deep, and Bastian Dort has made both of his threes. But Garbacz now is 3 of 5 from three-point range. I think they need to change the rule and say if you hit a shot from beyond half court, you should get like 4 points. Well, that's just me. Get the World Cup Qualifiers app in your smartphone. It's got everything you need to follow the World Cup Qualifiers. Fourth quarter underway. It's put up or shut up time for Germany and Poland. Kramer gets it to Singfelter. And Yallo misses from deep. Leon Kracik on Olenicek's back. Goes out of bounds. Siskowski's going to try to inbound it. Germany's defense is playing up. And now Maturk brings it across midcourt. Three-point shot. And Singfelter boxing out. Whistled for the foul. It really felt like, yeah, that was Zia getting in there. Oh, they were tangled up. Such a huge shot by Garbacz for Poland, but only if they capitalize on it. And not sure it gets it down. Nice drive from the number 20 of Poland. Here's Yallo again. Where's he going? Oh, he hands it off. It's that goal interference. .24 points for Kramer. Zua turns, goes to the left hand. Kramer calls the play, hands it off. Boy, he's feeling it, isn't he? Oh, Leon Kratzer rebounds the miss. Look at him pass it. Doing a good job, Germany. Hollins. Oh. Another chance for Poland. And Kramer reaches in and commits the foul. Jurowski, not sure he was expecting that pass from Garbach. And now it's Germany back with possession and up 10. Yallo alone in the right corner. Kratzer going to work, gets it to Yallo. Saw the baseline for a second, and he was hemmed in. Now they're pushing it. Kalinda to the corner, step back, trying to draw the foul, and I think he's being warned. Jakub Garbach. You see Gordy Herbert pointing to him. So the foul called on Benzing. Shank. Three-pointer. Long rebound to Germany. Here comes Hollitz. Into the corner it goes again. Lockhart this time short. And Yallo just kind of snuck in there, got a hand on it, and Siskowski was just a little slow reacting. Maschiello comes back into the game. Oh boy. Balczarowski gets the hands up. Good job. Looked like they were going to give away another layup. Panitka back in the game. Marcel Panitka. Now missing was Jakub Schenk. And again, Germany bring it forward and looking to turn the screw here in the fourth quarter. Germany, Benzing, banks it in. El Capitan. Panitka passes to the corner. And Dominic Lockhart with the foul. And the free throw is good by Schenk. So second one, foul was on Lockhart. Trying to get it back to a 10-point deficit. Fantastic arena here in Lublin. Perfect for basketball. Feels like the fans right on top of the court. Let's see. There's the bounce pass. Hollitz. Guarded closely by Kolinda. Oh boy. And Balczarowski came in and wasn't going to give away the layup. Sends Leon Kratzer crashing to the court. Yeah, Leon Kratzer was looking to dunk it. So hopefully he's okay, holding his left elbow.
Hey, Igor!
Well, that's worrying. You hate to see a player get injured. It is, you know, when a player goes up and he's off his feet, and if there's contact.
Upgrade the personal foul to unsportsmanlike foul. Thank you.
Okay, so we can hear the refs, so I'm gonna be quiet.
For C2. Once again, yes, perfect. There is no C1 because he's trying to play the ball, and I think as they are in the air, he's falling down. It's a natural movement. I will keep the personal foul. Can you go from the main camera? Still making the ball. Problem starts right now. It's a personal foul. Thank you.
So they have not upgraded it to an unsportsmanlike, and you just hope that Kratzer is okay. And Balczarowski was indeed just trying to block the shot. It's just the physical nature of the game sometimes. Singfelder checks into the game as Leon Kratzer's replacement and stretches the lead back to 12 points with 5:50 remaining. Balczarowski, and Marcel Panitka rebounds it, takes it back outside, now passes it down low into the left corner, and it's good for Thomas Gielo. And back to a 9-point lead. Huge shot. Just breathes a little bit of life into it for Poland. Nice passing to Singfelder. It gets rejected by Balczarowski. Not in my Lublin house, he says. Look at this again. That's twice now Balczarowski has gone up for the swat. Of course, he fouled Kratzer, but it's good to see him be aggressive and to send that basketball up to row H. Of course, you'd like to block it and then get possession, but usually doesn't happen. Benzing leans in, it's good! But they've called a travel, I think. Here he is, see, oh yeah, he just kind of, yeah. I think he might have traveled twice. Shank to Balcerowski, says, here, you take it, big fella. Balcerowski gets in and puts it up and in. Right decision, and now it's a 7-point game. Look at that. And look at the emotion from Balcerowski going over and saying, we're not done. Let's go. Gordy Herbert's been really good in the timeouts tonight.
Keep executing. We come inside that post. Keep executing right here. Hey, sei das Schiedsrichter. Weiter spielen.
Hey, das ist die Zeit. Wir wollen zusammenbleiben. Wir bleiben ruhig, okay? Egal. Ja.
Execute on offense. Immer noch überaggressiv. Get in the foul zone. Gotta be more aggressive. Hey, der wird ein bisschen kleiner. Der kann penetrieren, okay? Der penetrieren, okay? So.
Well, the Oleg Balcerowski factor has come to the forefront here on defense and offense. Balcerowski, 10 points. He's only got 3 rebounds, but he does have 3 blocks and a steal. Ideally, somebody in his position you would hope would be getting double doubles in points and rebounds. But he does seem to have a good eye when it comes to getting up there to challenge shooters at the rim. It's almost like a radar goes off. Germany up 7, still have not sealed the deal here in Lublin against Poland. 4.5 minutes remaining. If Poland can get a stop and go down and score, it's game on. Yallo open for 3. Oh, it rims out. Balcerowski, well, he must have heard me. He gets another rebound. He's up to 4. Jakob Schenk. And you can see Hollitz holding Balcerowski. And over the limit, so Balcerowski goes to the free throw line. The clock stops, and here he is, big free throw and misses. Oh boy, Balcerowski missed both. Not what Poland needed. That's like a get out of jail free card for Germany. And now the foul. Team foul number 4. So any more is going to put Germany on the free throw line. Well, the basketball inbounded to Benzing, and the clock is going to be the enemy here for Poland. Well, he clanged that off the backboard. Benzing hustles, though, and is able to throw it off of Balcerowski. Quick pass down low, and the miss again. Balcerowski goes up for the rebound. He's got 5. Schenk. They throw it over the defense to Balcerowski. He goes up against Sinkfelter. No stopping him. Oleg Spaku flies in for the layup, and it's a 5-point game. Poland just needed another stop. Well, Kramer has bailed Germany out so many times tonight, and he hasn't been able to here, but Schenkfelter follows the miss. Now the three-point shot. Oh, it's good. Clutch shooting from Lockhart all night long. And you can see that man there did not like it. Trying to register what just happened. And what happened is Lockhart hit his 4th three-pointer. Anytime you have 2 players hit 4 more threes in a game, you know that has been a problem.
Ej, Zyszu, idziesz na Michał. Kuba, jesteś na jedynce, nie chcemy faulów teraz. Dobra. Ej, gramy two down. Two down. Słuchajcie to. Kuba Garbacz, jesteś tutaj. Okej? Idziemy, wychodzisz. Zyszu, chodzisz. Hand up. Oni przekażą. To znaczy nie dawaj piłkę. Nie dawaj piłkę. Zyszu zrobi slip. Drugi jest ty. Idziesz tu. Slip na Zysza. Gielo robisz to. Zyszu wraca. Natomiast Garbacz, czekaj. Schenk tutaj zrobi zwód i zacznie go złapać do ciebie. Nie zrób faul w ataku. Daj mu tu hand up. Jeśli masz rzut, rzucaj. Jeśli nie masz, czekamy na Zysza.
So much of basketball just is. Basketball is basics when you think about it. You know, you got to do the fundamental. You got to box out. You got to get the rebounds. You got to limit teams to one shot. But it's easier said than done. And it was the ability of Germany to maintain possession after the missed shot and to get the three-pointer from Lockhart to push the lead back to 8. But don't forget the Balcerowski missed free throws. Quick shot from deep, and Galo rebounds the miss. Schenk calls the play. He gets to the edge of the lane. He gets to Balcerowski. Boy, that was good basketball right there. Balcerowski really starting to understand how to make himself available down low. And good hands. When you think about Balcerowski as well, I mean, he wants to come out and play defense, but he wants to be able to get back and protect the rim. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Uh-oh, Kramer's got it. He gets rid of it. Hollins, uh-oh. He gets the layup. No, he misses. And another rebound for Balcerowski. Hands it off to Schenk. Garbacz from the left corner. I almost half expected Siskowski to shoot that. But he deferred to really a more open Garbacz, who just couldn't drop it. Couldn't get it to go. 1:40 remaining. Again, wide open, Dominic Lockhart. And this time he doesn't drill it. So a reprieve for Poland. They can cut the deficit in half with a 3, but Germany do not want to give the 3 up. You can see. So instead, Poland go in for the 2 and miss. And Garbac's attempt once again puts the ball in the hands of Germany. It's also important to remember you got to manage deficits. You don't want to allow Germany to open up a big lead to have an even bigger win if it happens. And Schenkfelter does get in and score to take it back up to an 8-point lead. So Gielo sits down. Marcel Panitka's already fouled out of the game. Schenk has 4 fouls, but it's kind of immaterial, not as significant. And Balcerowski going up and being fouled. And I think what's important to remember here is, even if you're Poland, you may not win, but at least you can cut points into that deficit so that the next time that you play Germany, you know, you can aim to beat them by the same amount of points that they beat you, but one more, so you own the goal differential tiebreaker. So every possession is important to the end of the game here for both of these teams. Both of them will be aware of that, because goal differentials often do come into play. So right now it's a 6-point deficit. Balcerowski goes out. I mean, obviously you want the win, but even if you don't get the win, you want to cut the deficit as much as possible. Siskowski guarding, Benzing. He comes up and loses it out of bounds. Look at this. Oh, I think Siskowski might have touched that. I think they could look at that, actually, if they wanted to. Because I don't know if Gordy Herbert has asked, maybe not. Another opportunity here for Poland. I think he hit 3. And Garbage, or rather Schenk, fortunate late whistle. And Yalo, who had a fistful of shirt of another Polish player, collides with Schenk and puts him on the line. And this is not bad for Poland because it stops the clock. And look, I guarantee you what he's saying right there is, yes, I did touch the ball, Benzing, when it went out of bounds. They're laughing about it. So the clock is stopped. Schenk makes this. Obviously, I think at this stage you still want to make it, and then Poland will want to get the steal or commit. This is where you have to decide. Do you want to foul, or do you want to continue, let play go, and let the shot clock go down and try to get it back? Just play defense. I'm guessing they're just going to play defense and not foul. Germany spread the court. Benzing into the corner. No, Kramer is going to let it fly, and he misses. They might rue that miss. They might regret taking that shot so soon. Schenk, and again, Germany committing the foul and putting Schenk on the line with 8.7 seconds remaining. Now here's the question. He will definitely try to make the first, and I'm guessing he's going to try to make the second, and then they're going to go for the steal. Well, wait, let's think about this. If he makes both, it's a 2-point game. I'll tell you, that was an early, I think that was an early shot. Sinkfelder, meanwhile, has fouled out of the game. He definitely wants to make this one. Because the thing is, if he misses this one intentionally and they bat it out, it's a 3-point game. You got a chance to take a 3 and win it. Will they try that? Or will he try to make it and then try to play defense? What you don't want to have happen is have Germany throw it over your defense again and get a layup to extend that lead. But this is much, even if they lose, it's still much better than it was because it's such a small deficit now. And he misses. They get it. They get it back. He puts it up. Oh, he was blocked. Oh, he should have passed it out. And Benzing throws it off the front of the rim, and I think that Poland, with that quick rebound, decided to go for the quick basket rather than to pass it out where they could have maybe attempted a three. Couldn't have asked for a better chance, but anyway, Germany win at 72-69 over Poland. Well, Germany hold on and win it by the skin of their teeth in the end. I mean, that, you know, Poland had not been that close the entire second half and end up with the basketball in their hands with a few seconds, and they possibly could have passed it out for a three-pointer. I mean, it's easy for me to say, but if you're in that position and you look up and you see the open basket, you know, I might do the same thing. You might try to score. I'd like to see that last play again, but not sure that Kramer did the right thing by taking that early three on that last possession. But anyway, that'll be decided in the post-mortem. Germany, and you see Poland, the stats. Look at that, 33 rebounds apiece. 2 more assists for Poland, 4 more steals for Germany. Very close contest. Kramer finished with 24. I thought he was going to get 30. And Germany walk off all smiles. That was 2 of Kramer's game high 24 points here in the second half. Not bad for a guy that's listed as the point guard, although really in Germany he's listed as a shooting guard. But yeah, very interesting stats. You know, very even points in the paint, 28 apiece. Germany with just 4 more points from the bench. I mean, Poland did play better in the second half. Came out with a better idea, I think, how to attack. And you look back on it as well, Poland 14 of 18. You can live with that at the free throw line, 78%. And Germany were 9 of 14, so not as good as they would have hoped. Germany's three-point shooting dropped off substantially. They finished 11 of 33, as you saw, and Poland were 9 of 25. Turnovers were costly. Baltrowski played very well at the end, didn't he? He had 16 points, 6 rebounds, 3 blocks, 1 steal. Anytime you get plus 20 efficiency, you know you've had a good game, and he played very well in the fourth quarter. Here he was catching the pass and going up for the 2. But I think the good news, at least for Poland, is that while I think it'll be hard to overturn the deficit that they have against Israel, you know, they can potentially think of going to Germany and winning that game by 4 points. I mean, that's not inconceivable, which if they were to end up with the same record in a head-to-head, then that would give Poland the win. But make no doubt about it. No doubt about it, Germany are the happier team tonight. They played well. They got their first win. So they are 1-1 like Estonia. Israel up at the top, and Poland 0-2. So that is how it finishes here in Lublin. What a great night for basketball here in Poland again. So Poland next up will play in February at Estonia, and then they will be at home against Estonia. And Germany in February on the 25th will travel to face Israel, and then they will be at home also 3 days later against Israel. Guessing all those teams will be sharing flights. Exciting times in international basketball with the World Cup qualifiers. More action coming your way tonight and tomorrow.